お国はどちらですか?
We don't really say this. So this is like a classic textbook phrase that most of us don't really say. Maybe some old people somewhere might use it in some situations, but this is not really the most relevant phrase. You can just use 出身 origin and say 出身はどちらですか? Where are you from? But 出身はどちらですか is pretty formal, like when you meet a new client at the business meeting and you're not sure if that person is friendly or not, so you want to be very formal, and then you might say 出身はどちらですか? But let's say you meet a random Japanese person in an izakaya in Ebisu or something. Then you can just say 出身どこですか? Where are you from? And you're still using desu, so this is not rude, and you can perfectly speak like this with total strangers. Or if you go to a Japanese university and you want to talk to your classmate, they're the same age, you can say 出身どこ? Where are you from? You don't need des or mas here. And apparently this phrase, お国はどちらですか? goes back hundreds of years when Japan wasn't quite unified, like it wasn't centralized, and people would use 国, country, to mean like different regions, not like individual countries. Although at the time, I heard that people like the dialects are so different that people actually didn't understand each other when they traveled. So those regions function like independent governments. So people would ask お国はどちらですか to mean like which part of Japan are you from? And when they write textbooks like みんなの日本語, they often rely heavily on older textbooks. And in the case of みんなの日本語, apparently it's based on the textbook called 新日本語の基礎, which was published in 1990. And that textbook was also based on an older textbook. So that's why old-fashioned expressions like this get passed down. Nobody bothers changing them because why sound like a normal human being when you can sound like a character from a period drama? But the word 国, country, we still use it today. So you can say something like ミラさんって国どこですか? Which country are you from, ミラさん? And that's completely natural. Just the expression お国はどちらですか is very old-fashioned. So if you want to learn how Japanese people speak Japanese normally, like a normal human being, consider subscribing to my email group because I have both free and paid lessons using natural conversational Japanese that are contextually correct and also both formal and informal. So click on the link in the screen or in the description and subscribe to my email group, Japanese with Yuta. 待ってるよ